Well, I tell you what, the distance swimmers on a team consider themselves tougher than everybody else. They say when the sprinters get out, we're still training. And if there's anybody that's going to bring back a race home in the back half of a meet and bring it back home strong, it's going to be the distance guys, and they take great pride in that. Now, the one thing that I think North Central has to its advantage here that's just kind of a little thing is when they're walking down this side of the pool, all the North Central athletes are on this side of the pool.
Yep.
So they're getting a lot of high fives down on this side of the pool. And I think that's going to make a big difference. But so's Chesterton and Bass. Bass has been swimming very consistent throughout the entire year. I've seen him swim at the Hall of Fame Classic in December and at the Homestead Invite. And every meet that I've seen him swim during the year, he's had a very, very strong back half of his race. He's been extremely consistent. And Coach Kevin Cannell says that he's having fun. And if he's having fun, watch out, he may be able to win this event. Watch out for Samasco, though. If there's anybody going to challenge him in this race after watching his 200 freestyle, it might be Samasco that might be right on with Bass at the end of the race.
Again, West Lafayette represented in lane 1, then North Central, then Carmel, then Chesterton in lane 4, North Central in lane 5. McCutcheon in lane 6, North Central, lane 7, Kokomo, lane 8.
Lane 3, Seeger from Carmel looks very, very long, taking the least amount of strokes in the pool right now. That efficiency, we're talking about efficiency, the least amount of strokes you can take and still go fast. Coaches want you to be aggressive but not hard. There's a tough, fine line between that right now. The coaches say, I want you to be aggressive, but I want you to be on pace. Don't use your legs up. Don't go into oxygen debt. Some of these athletes out there are even focusing on their breathing. And focusing on their breathing, that means exhaling out underwater. An athlete who holds their breath as they swim will have to exhale and inhale at the same time. And Samasco and Bass are taking that early lead. The top seed coming into the meet after sectionals was Mahan from West Lafayette, and he's right up there with the leaders right now, and he's just a sophomore out of West Lafayette. And he's going to say, I'm going to come up here, big boys, and I'm going to challenge you a little bit on the front half. We'll see if he's got a back half. You look at his kick compared to some of the other athletes. He has a 2-beat kick. Not using his legs, creates a little bit less stress on the lower body, but he also has a faster turnover rate. The other athletes in the middle of the pool, they're looking like they're eyeballing each other, not worried about the time as much as they're worried about outplacing each other.
Throughout the course of the season, during regular season meets, if you will, typically as demanding as this particular event is, how many other events will we see the swimmers in this 500-yard freestyle compete in throughout the course of the meet?
Well, they're limited to 2 individual events and 2 relays, or 3 relays and 1 individual event. Everybody has a limit on what they can swim. That keeps the focus pretty clear on coaches' strategies. Right now, Bass is second, and Mahan, the sophomore, turns at 147.27 in first place. Bass is very confident right now. He's just swimming nice and easy on the front half. Let's see what happens at the 250 here. Samasco is having long, strong turns right now. Now, what you will see in reference to your question is many of these 500 freestylers will get out and swim the 200 free relay with very, very little rest.
And I'm assuming, additionally, this would be the only individual event that they would compete in during the regular season, typically.
No, these guys are also the ones you saw in the 200 free as well. So middle distance to distance, and realistically, in the 500 free, coaches think it's a middle distance race and not a distance. Even though it's 20 lengths to the pool, it's still considered middle distance. Bass looks very comfortable right now, but Samasco's right on his shoulder. Seeger's right there from Carmel. Mahan right now in second place at 243.76. Pretty strong event right now for little Mahan right out there. Mahan's looking very strong. Seeger up on Bass in second place. That would be huge if Carmel could steal a place away from North Central. Bass coming off the wall very strong. He breathes off of his right side so he can see his coach. His coach has got both arms up in the air telling him he's right on pace. He doesn't want him to be too aggressive too early. Mahan still hanging strong at 311.78. Bass 311.34. And here's Bass's move right now. Bass came off that wall, started adding in his 4-beat kick. Mahan still holding strong right now. We'll see if he's strong enough. He's more of an upper body dominated athlete. Samasco still hanging in there. Uh-oh, Samasco kicked in the legs. Let's see what happens right here. They're going to be flipping at 3 under 440 pace by a great deal. Let's see what happens. Bass at 3:39.51. Samasco takes over second at 3:39.64. Mahan still hanging in there at 3:40.07, having a much better swim. Bass has got a great last 50. Bass got a great last 50. Let's see what it comes down to right now. Samasco's got a little bit of an edge over Bass right now, but Bass will be breathing out of his right side on the last 25 of this race. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Bass turns, second place, 4:07.19, 4:07.02. Samasco comes off strong. Samasco took the lead. Mahan stealing that third place spot in the outside lane. Now watch Bass. He's got a great kick coming home. Let's see what happens. Bass adds in the legs. He's sprinting home. Samasco's got a long stroke, but look at Bass. He knows how to win. He knows how to win for Chesterton. He's going to take it. 4:32.64 for Bass. Samasco with a great swim. 4:33.39. Look at Mahan, the sophomore.
The 7th place medal is awarded to Giles Renard for McCutcheon. 4 minutes 41.39 seconds. In 6th place is Alec Lamoth for North Central of Indianapolis, 4 minutes 40.48 seconds. The 5th place medal goes to Ross Van Allen for North Central of Indianapolis, 4 minutes 38.26 seconds.
But we do have a cell phone.
4th place medal goes to Matt Seeger for Carmel, 4 minutes 36.69 seconds.
Found it, tried to call and couldn't get a hold of anybody.
The 3rd place medal is awarded to Raymond Mahan for West Lafayette, 4 minutes 36.38 seconds.
She probably had it for a while. Anyway, she kind of got in the stands or in the hallway, or that's possible. Thank you.
The 2nd place medal is awarded to Brandon Sismasco for Indianapolis North Central, with a time of 4 minutes 33.39 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2008 state champion in the 500-yard freestyle, William Bass for Chesterton, with a winning time of 4 minutes 32.64 seconds.
Top 8 being congratulated in front of this great crowd here at the Natatorium.